It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by WeBeam TV.
Surprise! Guess what they left on the...
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Nerd Talk. That was our white balance indicator, and it's now out of balance permanently.
balance.
So, welcome back, John. We have missed you something
you.
fierce.
It's actually
And
really good to be back.
It's good to have you back. I mean, not that there was anything wrong with the people that were here when you weren't here, but
No, y'all,
it's just...
everybody did an absolutely phenomenal job, and it shows me that I can leave and not have to worry about anything. So,
Well,
crew
okay,
took
well, we'll
care
just
of
have to screw that up from now on.
everything.
Yeah, really, everything.
did a good job.
It ran damn smoothly. I've
It
done a
did.
couple shows, and it was
So-
boom, boom, boom. So thank you very much, and thank you for being back, and thanks for putting together such a great crew.
And remember, you can go to WeBeamTV.com, click on the live link, and you can chat with us there. How about that?
Good point. Let me go ahead
Yeah.
and pull that one up. I have.
I
just been
know,
over
it's
here
been a
doing all
while. I
kinds
don't know.
of
I
silly
pay
stuff.
attention, kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
So yeah, we're up and live. We're going. It's going good. So, you know, we have a rule on Nerd Talk that if you don't put product into the chat,
Yes.
that you're not supposed to be on the show. And I didn't plan on being on the show tonight. I actually planned on the three of you guys being on there, and then Mark had to call out. And poor Mark, I feel bad for that dude, man. Every time he turns around, he's got something else kicking his ass. But he's going to get past it all. So,
Of course he
and then
is.
Maria, poor Maria, she's got some
He
stuff
has
with
us as
family.
friends.
So here we are.
Yep. Here we are. So
We got Michael.
we can
Of
talk
course.
nerd.
He smells like a hookah.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, leave my side work
What
alone.
It's like
Smell like a good hooker.
Smell like a hookah.
Is there such a thing as a good hooker?
You just said that with a
Not
New
cheap
England
hooker.
accent. You
Not
know
a
that?
cheap
I
hooker
know.
is a good
I
hooker.
tell you, okay, so there was a funny story. Funny story, you know, because this is what happens to me. We were doing a home show, and the people that run the home show are all from New York, Long Island area, right? And so we set everything up, whole 9 yards. Well, my wife and I were staying in the hotel across the street. And we were all getting to the elevator, and this young lady gets on the thing, and one of the ladies that runs the event goes, "I'm not getting in there. She's a hooker. She's been up and down all night. She's a hooker." And ever since then, every time I say the word hooker, it's hooker. She's a hooker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is funny as hell. But anyway, I digress. But I did come back from New England.
Yes, you can tell
Yeah.
because you brought back like this antique Pepsi.
No, we have it back in the back.
Okay.
You can buy those at the store.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I haven't had soda in 20 years.
They still have them on the shelf.
Yep.
Thank God he didn't buy any. That's just more for me.
There you have it. Keeps the price down.
As my doctor is cringing.
Yes.
So
Cringe,
it
cringe,
is what
cringe.
it is. So yeah. Anyway, so a lot of stuff has happened. I know
Wow.
I know we have a list. I know we have a
We have a
list.
A
massive
list.
We do
with
have
almost
a list.
too much stuff on it.
Not enough stuff.
I'm worried because some of it I'm like not really good. But you know what? We're going to start off in reboots, remakes, sequels,
Yes.
and rap.
Wrap like a burrito.
I don't think
Like,
I gave him
I
enough
go-
time to cue.
There we go.
We'll let Michael come out again. with
Nerd
this.
talk when you're living on your knees, you nerd talk. When are these colonies gonna nerd talk? I don't think that's our real theme
Easy
song.
peasy Japanesey.
There we go.
So Sunday, ticket sales for the new Spider-Man movie came out.
Yeah, I hear they were really lousy. I mean, it's like nobody was buying
know,
them
right?
for quite
It's
some
like-
time.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted refunds on stuff they had not even bought yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody. I mean, it's like zero activity on the website.
I know. The heck, man.
But sometimes that's caused by a
we
crash.
lose every
Yeah.
time we.
Just
Every
a
time,
small crash for all the movie theater sites.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating. I'm hungry.
Then
Yeah,
at
that's
that,
quite all right.
We're nerds.
after all the tickets are sold out, people are posting them on eBay. They're going between $2,000
No
to $10,000 a ticket for opening night.
Who's stupid?
Oh
enough to
my
pay
God.
I don't know. I'm not paying that.
That's annoying. I can't stand scalpers. I
Yeah.
cannot stand scalpers. That just drives me crazy. I love how many of the theaters and such have, especially like
I was just singing Hamilton, okay? And, it's impossible to scalp tickets for Hamilton. They have set it up so that the only way to get a ticket is coming back through the portal, and you have to take the refund, and then it goes back in, and they're at set prices, and that's it. And, this stuff here where people are going out and, how many could you buy in one sitting? 4, 6, 8, and they're not going to use but 6. And so now how many people are being denied? And how many of those seats are actually going to be empty on day of? Okay, because they couldn't get $6,000 a piece for them. And so, I guess I'm just not going to bring
I'm going to have to go to 20 showings because they bought tickets for every showing to resell it.
Yeah. And it's just, grrr.
Yeah.
So
what
I'm
are they
hoping
going
they
to do?
find a way
They're
to
going to stand out front and go, I got 2! I got 2! I got 2!
Exactly. And then, the
The
police
other
will show up
problem
and
I'm
they'll
having
end
is
that.
because they're all barcoded, you can sell that ticket, then you can still go in, and that person, if you get in before the other
If you
person,
get in before them,
then they're like, show us you paid for it. No, the person that paid for it's already there. They can prove they paid for it. Then you're screwed.
Wow, good point. Yeah, you're buying scalp tickets. You are totally
because you're not getting a ticket because most theaters around here I know are reservation where you pick your seats ahead of time.
Exactly. Yep.
So Chuck says the show is verklempt.
Verklempt? That's good. That's good. Verklempt. It's just a little.
Well, I'm back, Chuck. Sorry, buddy.
Yep. So there we have it.
But yeah, I think it's a really sad day when you get into scalping movie tickets.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's all over the place. It's in 20 theaters, in every town.
Every theater that's going to have it's probably going to have all 5, 6 screens viewing it.
Exactly. All day, right through the day.
So
I'm pretty sure we can go up to a theater right up the road the same opening night and get tickets and walk in.
And so here's what this is making me do.
What's it making you do,
I'll just wait for it
John?
to come out on HBO Max.
Well, there you have it.
Or Apple TV. I'll rent it there or pay it there. I'll give Apple TV my money.
Absolutely. Yeah. I have a big projection system at home. I like a 10-foot screen, So when we watch something, it's nice.
Well, I have it. It's in my brain now.
That's good.
I just shut my eyes. And got good TV.
We don't want to know what's in your brain.
You don't.
No, we don't.
No, that's.
I literally found myself the other day because we were in traffic somewhere. I'm like, how could I just knock all these people out of my way? I literally was thinking, I'm like going, okay, the truck already looks like crap as it is. So
two things.
I just want people off the road. It's really not gonna matter.
Number one, we don't say that out loud because number two, everybody thinks it.
Oh, it's when we do, we get in trouble.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about it because now you've admitted ahead of time and now it's premeditated.
Thank you, Chuck. Chuck says we missed your banter.
Aww.
And that's just me, just blah, 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 blah,
There you
blah,
go, Mr. Banter.
Mr. Banter.
Yes.
So
not to be accused of Mr. Banter.
So Marvel Studios stepped to the Hulu's hit Monkey using classic Daredevil Bullseye.
Bullseye. Yeah. This is a funny thing where Hit Monkey is this one-shot deal they're doing, and they came out, and now I guess Bullseye actually appeared.
So Bullseye was in the original Hit Monkey,
yeah.
But the main issue that Marvel doesn't want him in it is because Daredevil Season 3, the character that becomes Bullseye was in it, and it's set up where he becomes Bullseye, but the show is canceled. But with the rumor of Matt Murdock, the main character, showing up in Marvel, they're bringing it all back to Marvel and for the cinematic universe. So Bullseye is a perfect villain to reboot it.
Yeah.
So they don't want to waste him in an animated cartoon when they could have the live action.
I guess I missed this Hit Monkey thing.
Hit Monkey's so...
I mean, Rob knew about it.
Yeah.
And I figured, well, if Rob knows about it, why do I know about it? Because Rob's,
But also...
He's far more reality-based.
He is.
Yeah.
Right? The people doing it's not Kevin Feige. So the one that's been doing he's the one that is running all the Marvel cinematic stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So he has nothing to do with it.
Don't talk about the last name, just say Kevin. I would know what you're talking about then.
Just like the Maddox show, whatever that one was. He had nothing to do with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they need to put. Hey guys, do me a favor while we're off Michael's close-up, push it on his close-up shot and sharpen it up, please. Okay, I get it then. So the Harry Potter thing. Okay, I'm not getting it. They're doing an HBO Max is doing a special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20-year
20th
anniversary of the movies.
That's awesome.
That sounded really good.
They're doing the same thing because Fresh Prince did it, Friends did it.
Sure. And I mean, Harry Potter's a bigger, cultural phenomenon than that.
Okay.
Which this past weekend, a new Harry Potter show premiered, the trivia show on TBS, I think it was.
Okay, but that doesn't have the actors.
No.
No.
That's just people that think they know everything
Yeah.
about Harry Potter.
Right, which is fun and possible.
But the host
and
is funny.
Would be fun. I haven't
Helen
seen it.
Mirren.
Oh yeah.
TBS?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah, she'd be awesome.
Yeah,
It's
she's
just
the
about
host
anything.
for
She's
it.
awesome. But
But back to
here's
the actual-
the issue. Because Joe Rowling believes that we should listen to women and their concerns and their fears and take their lived experiences seriously, she's not allowed to be.
No, it's
at
because she's
the-
against trans rights.
No, that is not what it's
yes,
about.
It is. Read the damn
No.
article. You'll see.
I have read
She's
her
against
words.
trans
That's more
rights. She
important.
does not think they should have any rights.
Absolutely
And
not.
that's why nobody
That
wants
is
her
not
around.
what she's saying. What she's saying is that women's shelters and women's rape clinics do not
And
have
she's
the
also
right to
against
put
trans.
men
That's why she
into them
supports
where these women
Companies that are against trans.
Oh, I
They are
love
not
this. I love
against
this band.
Yes,
trans.
they
That's
are.
not it.
Yes,
no,
they
you're
are.
making that shit up so that
I'm not
you...
making a damn thing up.
Yeah, you are. She has never
So-
said any of that.
So hold on.
This is a
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me that in a women's shelter,
Yep.
it's okay to let a trans man in that think he's a woman in there?
no. Does not
No.
support trans rights,
That is... No.
and she supports
No.
companies that are against trans.
Okay, so what I understood it to be is what Anthony was saying, that she has
Exactly.
no problem with the trans world.
That is
She-
correct.
What she does have a
Zero
problem with
problem.
is letting a man into a clinic of women. And when you're trans,
take the rape
unless you've
victim
taken it
in the
all way
UK.
to the-
There's a rape victim who just got kicked out of her rape crisis center because a guy shows up claiming he's a woman. Okay, he's no clothes, nothing like he's trying to be a woman, nothing. She gets kicked out because she's not comfortable discussing her rape in front of him. Okay, he never discusses anything. He never says anything. He just sits there and takes notes. And so she's uncomfortable. She gets kicked out. That's the kind of thing that Joe Rowling is against.
Oh, so here we go. Twisted views.
Yes.
We will discuss this because I have a whole list of stuff per day.
Yeah, that
But
was
anyway,
easy to do.
So, yeah,
All right. Meanwhile,
back
now
on the
we have two
ranch.
sides of fandom here, absolutely having it out.
I'm watching to see you saying what.
And no, and you know what? We can go ahead and call this what it is: turf wars. All right, that's what we're talking about.
Turf wars.
That was a good
kind
pun.
of turf-
That was a good pun. Come on.
No, it was good. I'll give you that.
Now, I didn't put this one in here. Natasha
Natasha
Sabine Wren is
Liu-Bordizzo.
Disney's Ashoka?
Oh no, she's cast as Sabine. Sabine is a phenomenal character.
Dark Saber.
Oh, and yeah, she's basically she's Mandalorian, isn't she? I mean,
Not if she
remember.
took her helmet off, she ain't.
no. Well, in that series, they do.
I don't
Okay.
care.
What
Not
it is
Mandalorian.
there's one sect of Mandalorians that never remove their helmets.
That's right, the
There
true
are
sect.
other sects from the planet
The true
that
sect.
do.
There's a head in here because I couldn't get him off.
Because you couldn't get it off. Yep.
Just saying. I'd
but-
show it to you, but it'd be
Yep.
scary.
But she's such an outstanding. I mean, she grew so much through the series, and
guess
I don't
I've got
care
her-
who they cast.
So what do I go
but-
watch to watch these people?
Oh, Netflix.
No,
I know.
Disney.
Oh, Clone Wars.
Clone
Yeah.
Wars. Okay,
Yes.
I got that
Yeah.
one. See,
Clone
that one I
Wars-
was told
well,
not to watch yet.
Actually, hold on a
because
minute.
I'm not
No,
all the
you
way-
watch Clone Wars, and then after Clone Wars, you have to watch Star Wars. Well, what the hell's the middle series called?
Rebels.
Rebels.
No, was it?
No, before Rebels.
don't
Rebels
remember.
just came out. There's one right after it, in between. That's where they're from. It might be Rebels.
Okay.
Okay. But no, there are two animated series that came out after Clone Wars. And they're
Okay, Chuck said yes, she is Mandalorian.
yes.
She's in the Mandalorian sect
Yes.
that does not take
exactly.
that does take their helmet off,
their helmets off.
which I don't.
And
I don't. Not that I don't like them. I just don't think they're true Mandalorians.
well, that's fine. You can go ahead.
I have my opinion.
Yeah,
It's okay.
you have your sect worship. That's fine. And I totally appreciate that whole concept. I love that concept. But I love the way they explain it because they actually address it in the series.
Hey, my buddy Eddie's on. He's
Hi,
watching.
Ed.
Ed's on. Well, okay. So
All right.
are they? So are they slowly now? She's going to play the the live action version.
Yes, the live action. And she has to be there because what happened is in the last episode of whatever the last series was, okay, with Ahsoka goes off with Sabine to find a character that is a young Jedi who's been taken and kidnapped.
You talking about the Mandalorian?
No.
No. In the Rebels.
In
Or
Rebels.
Clone Wars.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Rebels, I
it is.
think. Okay. And so those two go off together. And so when in the Mandalorian, when we see Ahsoka show up, and she's looking for whatever the hell his name is, Admiral
Halsey?
Akbar, whatever. Okay. She's
Akbar.
Okay, I know it's not Akbar, but
It's a trap.
it's a trap. But when she's there, she's like, wait a minute, what happened to Sabine?
Oh.
You two left together.
All right.
Where's Sabine?
Okay.
And so they're casting someone as Sabine. It's like, okay, good. They're going to follow right along exactly where that left off. And that's where Ahsoka's going to pick up. And I'm so pumped about that.
Sweet.
Because all that stuff ended up being such good story. It's the best stories in the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
Okay, come out of those 3 animated series.
That's cool.
By far. Better than the movies. I will say better than The Mandalorian. We'll fight all about that all day long.
Yeah, you're not going to get me there.
I know I'm not, but I will say it's written better. Okay?
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
All right, cool.
All right.
So next is the Supernatural. You must have put this in.
No,
No, I did.
actually, I did
I did.
not. Put
You
this
did?
in.
No, this was me.
Plot holes?
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot.
It's hilarious. This was an article that had the 15 biggest plot holes, okay, from the Supernatural. And this is what happens when you think your show is going to be canceled every year, is you don't really worry about carrying anything forward.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason classic Star Trek didn't have so many plot holes is because the actors actually knew which buttons did what.
Huh.
And they wouldn't let the director of the week, which they had a new director every week, they wouldn't let the director of the week go in and go, okay, press this button to fire the phasers. Like, no, this is the button for firing the phasers. And so it ended up with this continuity that led to, the engineer's guide to the Enterprise and, the blueprints being able to be released because they actually kept the continuity going. But it was because the actors insisted on it. Not because the directors did. And so with Supernatural running 15 years, you end up with these offhand comments that are made like, oh, this child is the Antichrist. And then 4 seasons later, look, we have a new Antichrist. Well, what happened? This one's new and improved. I mean, it's like...
Dean's first true love in season 1, that never came back.
That never, ever showed up again.
Well, then
get
it wasn't true love then.
We get the hint of the 4 horsemen, and they never came back. We got the introductions.
We get
to 'em.
Death.
Yeah.
We get Death delivering pizza.
We had Pestilence for an episode, but we just got their introductions. Gone.
Gone. Yeah, there they go. So, did the other 3 get killed? Because that's really what they were going for.
And that's the same as the 7
did they
Deadly
blast
Sins.
them?
We got a tease of them and
Yeah.
a couple episodes and gone.
No, they made it to Shazam.
No, really, they ended up being like cameos, of all these things. Even to the point where, in the last season or next to the last season, one or the other, Sam. Or Dean, excuse me, ends up with his old girlfriend, and she's got a son that's just the right age and acts just like him.
Season 3.
What?
Season 3.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, it's season 3. The kids are all right. I have it pulled up right here.
No, that was like season 12 or 13
No,
at least.
got it right
it's
there.
season 3. The kids are all right, where the son looks just like him, dressed like him, and everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, because he
Sam,
didn't
I'm
settle
lost.
down for that until the very end of the series, practically.
He appeared in season 3, then he came back in season 6.
Okay, whatever. I remember it being much later
See,
in the
I
series.
agree with Ed.
I'm
Dumbest
fine.
series ever.
Yeah. Oh, it was an awesome series. It was so much fun, and the last episode was great. But I'm going to leave it at that.
I tried to watch it. I have gone back and went, okay.
And you have to watch it from the beginning, and it sucks at the beginning.
And everything I do is I give everything 3
I know.
episodes.
With this one here, you had to give it 3 seasons.
Oh, God, no way.
Yeah, but then you get 15.
So, no, there's so much more on TV.
I know there is, but
so much more.
I pumped in all 323 hours.
Good for you,
The
buddy.
biggest one was season 9, Bloodlines, the episode. That was the first spin-off. That was going to be the spin-off of a new show.
Right.
It was the werewolves versus vampire clan.
Right.
Like the whole mafia type thing of the clans.
Yep.
And that failed.
That was cool stuff.
It was a cool episode.
I liked the episode.
But it never picked up.
what they were doing with it. But then it probably seemed a little too much Twilight.
Either did the episode Sisters,
Twilighty.
Wayward Sisters, where it was going to be the female version of them.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it had the sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
It was her and the other female sheriff that were going to be doing it.
That would be cool. But they ended up happy in the end. So that's all that matters.
So you guys are truly losing me.
That's okay.
I lost.
So let's move on to something that won't lose you.
I'm gone. What is it next?
What's next?
He'll definitely get
is
lost on this.
Earthworm.
Earthworm
Okay.
Jim.
Do you know what an earthworm Jim is?
It was a game.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And he
It
was always looking for new dirt.
It was one of the
or
first
more dirt.
animated games that you could play. This
64,
and
I
Dragon's Keep?
I think it was Nintendo 64 came out.
Dragon's Lair? Okay. But this was one of the first games that came out that was like, it had this rich animated, and I'll be damned if I can't remember, groovy. That's what it was. Earthworm Jim would always say groovy whenever he beat something.
He picked his nose and flicked boogers at you, I think.
Oh, yeah. He had
farted
amazing
on you for
superpowers.
his weapon. Yeah.
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 So that's Earthworm Jim.
Yeah. No,
But it
that's-
was a cultural icon around
Right.
1985, 86.
And when we get to our
84,
trailers,
85.
when
No,
we get to
it's
our
90s.
trailers,
90s. Because Nintendo didn't come out till 86, 85 or 86. And I'm pretty sure it was Super Nintendo Earthworm came out, wasn't it?
No.
beats me.
No.
I don't.
Let's go back and check that one out because
here's the-
I will
we're
lay
gonna
that
watch-
one
we're gonna watch
on
the
early
trailers.
mid-80s.
We'll watch the
Yep,
trailer
we'll
when
watch
it comes
the
to
trailer
Trailers
later on.
World,
Yep.
right? So HBO fixes Bird of Prey blunder and uploads the R-rated version. I don't get it.
August 5th, 1994. is when
94, huh?
Earthworm
Look
Jim
at
came
you.
out.
That's weird.
So,
Okay,
why
off
is
by
she
10
naked
years.
in this one or something?
No, is it a song or something that was supposed to be out and they're playing and they ended up playing the G-rated version of a song? And then they're like, oops, we didn't mean that. And so they had to go back in and put in the full version of it. You know, it's like the devil went down to Georgia. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever
No,
been.
it was all the curse words.
Yeah.
Too many F-bombs was in the
Yeah,
rated R version.
clearly they haven't watched Doom Patrol.
Right? Oh my God, love the show. But
I mean, Brendan
it's-
Fraser is just amazing. Who knew that you could say, drop an F-bomb that frequently
Right.
in one episode?
and be
Well,
okay.
So what's funny, you talk about F-bombs, the Chucky TV series that's been on tonight's the final night. They were allowed 9 F-bombs on Sci-Fi Network per show.
They do that.
9.
Who was it?
But-
The first one that pushed the
I remember that.
South Park.
South
South
Park.
Park pushed the envelope
But
on
what
the F
Comedy Central
Yeah.
did was you could watch the unrated version after midnight.
Right.
Was the only way to get the F-bombs in it.
Yeah.
So the censored one would be before that, watch after
Who
midnight.
was it
you
put
get
the
it.
counter up as they were doing it? Ding, 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 ding. Was that South Park?
Yeah, that was the South
yeah,
Park.
that's right. It was South Park.
That
Had
was the
counter
ass
running.
episode, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ass.
Where every time they said ass, the counter would go
Ding.
up.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We could do that here.
That was awesome.
Right, as awesome.
Ding, ding.
So we're going to jump over to our next category, which is space and
Whoa. Wow. Well done. It's like you were waiting for us.
I just don't want to watch harder. The harder they fall, but it's just all about BLM. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's why.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, so
We are here
So
to talk about the 1980s series UFO.
right. So
Takes place
I
in
don't understand. Okay,
2021.
I understand people are they're our NASA is really trying to figure out, and the government's trying to figure out a way to keep us safe. I get it, right?
Sure.
But this new DART thing,
Oh, wait. That's
yeah,
Oh,
the defense
okay, the
officials
DART
announced
story.
UFO
I'm
task
sorry.
force DART. the dart
well,
story.
that's two different stories.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the dart thing first.
Yeah, the dart thing is
Like,
where
nothing could go wrong here.
no, nothing.
Nothing.
They are launching a satellite.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rob
a
will
ship.
Yeah, Rob's going
okay,
show.
to go up.
Look, a big penis.
I know. Yep, it's obviously being launched by Jeff Bezos, and
Now
they're
that's,
launching this.
So
that little thing there is
that's
being
not,
sent off.
Yeah, and it's got
Okay.
a payload that's
Well,
they're going to
yep.
shoot into the.
And that is going to be slammed into.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
this
that,
one.
whatever. Okay.
This little bitty
the
box
point
is
is,
slowed off.
they're going to slam that thing into an asteroid that is so far away from Earth that we're not that worried about it.
Right.
But it is a binary asteroid system. There's a large one and a small one orbiting it.
And they're going to shoot the
And
small
so they're
one.
going to shoot the small one.
And there's what they're going to shoot at it. A
Yep.
toaster.
Brave little toaster in space.
Well, okay, I guess it would be more like a toaster oven.
And, well, yeah, just with wings. They just popped out. So that is going to go ahead. That's going to impact. And what they're going to try and do is knock that one off track.
Just by
measure it, and then
millimeters.
see what knocking that one off track does to the big one. And measure all that. So this is a
stupid idea.
tiny little dry run,
Yeah.
micro test in case something bigger is headed our way.
Yeah.
And this will let us know exactly how much effect we have over time on things with this mass.
Okay.
Now, what's nice is, the mothership will be there to
Bounce off the other one just in case.
well, yeah. No, to scan even closer and give us more data about the satellites because the asteroids, because the closer we are, the more information we will have on them, their complete chemical makeup, what they look like, how they're shaped, where it hits, because that can make a big difference. Because if this thing hits center mass,
Everybody's
not gonna
making
do
fun of my
anything.
it will
shoes.
have much less impact
They're not
than if
new,
it
Ed.
wings it. A glancing blow can cause a spin
Okay, let's
that
hold
a
on.
dead-on impact won't work.
Let's take a second here because I got comments. Right, first of all, those are not new shoes, Ed. Those are old shoes, and they're just clean. I don't know, believe it or not. And I guess he says that the audio guys are sucking out tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can text Dylan. He's sitting back there. I think him or Cage is doing audio and Space Yard Darts.
Yep.
That's kind of what I kind of agree with him. It's like we'll get back into the conversation now. To me, it's I just don't. I think one of the guys at NASA go, hey, look, I'm really good at pinball. Let me show you what I can do. No, we shouldn't be doing this.
I mean, and when you look at what the Chinese and the Russians have been doing, blasting satellites. And they're like, look at our great power, we can do this. And then you end up with 1,500 extra pieces of space debris, okay,
Right.
making just a shrapnel cloud that is bumping into other things now, knocking stuff out of the way. They just had to move the space station because there's a big hunk of junk.
Twice,
okay, heading at them from these destroyed satellites. Okay, and it's guys, you don't control that much. Now they're trying to hyper control it, but the fact is, in the next 100 years, we're going to take a hit. Okay, I don't know how big it's going to be, but we're going to get a good-sized hit. And there's an asteroid right now passing through Earth's orbit that is like 450 feet long. It is a
Bruce
monster.
Willis. He'll go up there and take care of it.
We got Bruce.
Okay.
As long as we got Bruce. If Bruce dies, we're in trouble.
We'll send Arnold. Please.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. No, you won't. We saw that movie. But this sucker here even if it just blew up in the atmosphere, I guess it'll generate like a massive nuclear blast like Tunguska. Okay, it could level LA, it could level, Beijing. Forget it, they're gone. Okay, if this thing's anywhere near it when it comes in. Fortunately, although it's crossing right through Earth's orbit is really, really big. And so we just aren't there when it's passing by. We're over here on this side of the sun, and it's going past on that side of the sun. So we're okay right now. But, if it were 6 months later, it would hit us dead on. So these are like,
Yeah,
ouch.
I think when you start messing with stuff like that, and then there's stuff out there that they don't know's out there, and it hits that thing, and then that thing starts coming toward us.
That's the problem. That's the butterfly effect.
Right.
Okay. And taking this little toaster and slamming it into this little binary piece, expecting it to alter the big one. That is the ultimate butterfly effect right there.
Right.
So that's, and John, I share your concern.
So what does the defense officials announce? A new UFO? What happened? What?
No, with
See
all
what happens
the,
when I go away? All this crap starts happening.
No, with all the latest intel and the government going, those really are unidentified. We don't know what they are. What we've ended up with is they've now created a new task force. Basically, Project Blue Book has been reborn.
Oh, okay.
And, honestly, it's just filler to distract you from other things in the news.
Oh, no, that was swamp gas.
Yeah,
out in the desert.
In the desert, yes. Desert swamp gas happens.
Desert swamp happens all the time. I'm just telling you.
It happens in Florida all the time.
All
anyway.
the time.
In Florida deserts.
So I think it's time to move on to gaming.
Michael gets to talk.
It's big.
Admiral Thrawn, yes. Thank you, Chuck.
Thrawn.
Yes. God.
And we're back.
Thrawn was, hey, Chuck, thank you, by the way. Sorry. Chuck, thank you. Admiral Thrawn, thanks for throwing in the name. Really appreciate it.
So I didn't put any of this in there. So other than
so what's going on with the game stuff, Mike?
Well, this was the only game one I put in. So Halo Infinite released a multiplayer a couple weeks ago now. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks now.
Yep.
And it's cross-platform because people want that. And now the Xbox players are crying because they are saying the PC players are cheating and beating them. And
how are they doing that? How are they cheating and beating?
There's ways to do that.
Well, that's fine, but I mean, you can't just it's like saying, "Oh, I lost."
But in general,
are there actual ways to cheat?
Yeah, there's always ways to cheat in PC gaming. It's always able to,
as opposed to Xbox gaming.
Yeah.
So,
well, is it the lag and refresh side of it?
Well, see, that's the other thing I want to bring up. So, anybody take you if on a PC. How bad you are at games, no offense.
Oh, I suck.
Against
there ain't no
on a
offense taken. I am
or someone
horrible.
on the Xbox, you'll do better because you're going to get better accuracy with that mouse than they will with that controller. So when you
they don't use if they don't use joysticks.
Most people
are the Bluetooth the things.
Most people use a mouse when they do it.
Oh.
Like I guarantee.
Well, I guess I would get a little more accuracy.
If I holler at Dylan, do you use a mouse or controller when you play Halo?
Mouse and keyboard.
Exactly.
What do you use?
For what?
I know. See,
his hand.
He's not even paying attention to me.
The last game I played was a Harry Potter PC-based game that I loaded, won, and haven't played since what was that 2010, and that was that.
I know the game I do like on my and it's on my other one is I like driving the truck, the semi truck. I want to get one of those. I want to get one of the wheels that you can drive.
John, that's your Hummer.
No,
and it's not a game.
That's the RV.
It is a game. It's on my smaller laptop. You can actually you become a truck driver. So you got to back up, grab your load. You got to pull up. You got to stop. You got to give yourself stopping distance. You got to learn how to turn the wheel. And the heavier the load, the worse it turns. But you could actually you can get one of the drivers.
It was an arcade game. You drove trucks.
It's not an arcade game.
I remember playing the arcade version of that.
Yeah, but that's cool. I do like it. I'm just not fast enough. My brain, and I suck, so it is what it is. Reality Labs. I think, Anthony, you put this in there.
Yeah, this is some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, the haptics and interact. Oh, heck yeah, dude.
This is... It's a fascinating article we're reading, but in the article they're talking of this Reality Lab decided that they're going to look at this and say, okay, we're not going to come at this from the idea of, gee, what's available now and how do we build this now?
Right.
They said if we want it to be really good in 15 years, what technology will have to exist then in order to build it? So they came and they said, okay, we need new. I mean, everything from how the sense will be created to the material in the gloves, because a little thing like, well, if you want this thing to be mass produced and able to be used, you need 2 billion different sized gloves that need to fit perfectly.
Right. So if you're sitting there, they just bumped hands. Do you feel that through the haptics?
You will feel that through the haptics, yes.
So it kind of reminds me of Ready Player One.
Yes.
Right here where it paused.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is... There's some amazing stuff, but one of the things...
when she grabs him, because they're not.
Watch
there,
how his suit reacts.
Yeah. So
okay, this is what they're talking about.
So as it goes
her
down,
hand goes down.
It goes down his suit, and he feels it. So this is what they're trying to build.
Yes, they're starting with gloves. And what they did was they realized that they can't put 1,000 servos, on there to be firing little pistons at your hands in order to create a light sensation.
Right.
They moved on, and they're now using fluid dynamics. They're using air pressure because it moves incredibly fast. And so they've got microvalves that are releasing pressure onto the hand. And so you feel the pressure. But then they have the other issue of, here you are, feeling like you're holding your phone. It's like, I can feel the phone. I can feel the texture. It's pushing against my hand. The problem is, you can put your hand through it. And that just completely blows the reality. So they're trying to figure out how to make it so that you can't actually, if you want to, pick up a bowling ball, it'll pull on your hand,
where you feel like you're actually holding it,
but you can't push your hands through it.
Right.
That's the issue.
So the object becomes solid in virtual space.
For you, yes.
For you. So
but how do you make the brain perceive that?
You got to have something that pushes. You have to have resistance as well as
exactly.
Yeah,
and so how does that happen? It's just so cool. But at that point, you're having to actually control the body. Okay, so that, let's say you put reverse servos in the muscles in the back of the hand so it can't push any further. Well, now you're actually controlling someone's body externally, and where are the ethics in that? I mean, literally, my machine made me kill my neighbor.
Right.
I couldn't stop it.
All right.
Wow. I mean, these are, that haptic suit, you reverse that thing, and you now have I'm writing a science fiction story right here. You now have an army of people who have no will because you are controlling their suits.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to write that one up.
Someone hacks in and takes over your suit.
Exactly.
And you become a murderer, a spree murderer.
Yeah.
Just running down the street and killing people.
And you can't stop it.
Can't stop
So, this is the kind of stuff that's going on here, and that's what happens when you take science fact and, we then start dealing with science fiction.
All right, so... That's good.
Next.
So we have an empty segment here for a reason. So, because it's gaming, right? So we have lost our personnel that is going to run the gaming side for us at the new Nerdosphere.
Ah, yes.
So we need to have, if you are interested in helping run a gaming location, if you can DM, if you know stuff about gaming and stuff like that, you need to hit us up.
Yes.
Because we just inked the deal today, and we're going to start building probably next 2 weeks. I don't think we'll be open for Christmas, but it would be nice.
We have an incredible location, incredible plan for it, and we need help.
Yeah.
At this
so
point.
If you're looking for, if you think you can handle it, then you need to hit us up.
We'll find out what you can do.
So in our next segment, other news.
Yeah.
I watched all the videos. We're back. We should freeze. No, anyway.
Anthony keeps moving.
So, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Now, I know Mark put this in.
Yep.
Poor Mark couldn't be here, but we do actually, and this is not a trailer. This is just going to be some video about what's going on there. So, Rob, if you want to roll that, brother, go right ahead. Okay, so we watched the wrong one. My bad.
So that was not Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, but it could have been, and they were just making it very Christmassy.
It is?
No.
It's all...
That said,
Yeah, Sir Henry's is doing a Christmas.
Oh, the Netherworld Haunted Holiday.
Oh,
So there you go.
So we just gave a preview for Sir Henry's Haunted Trail that
think
is
that's
going
cool.
to be
I wanna go.
Christmas themed. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is cool. I thought it was a movie.
no.
Cool. Oh, that is going to be good. And you know, I mean, you
Wonder
see
if
the
you'll be able
production
to-
value on this.
Do photos with Krampus.
So yeah, if you survive,
Right.
yeah.
Krampus is awesome.
They
yeah.
won't let you leave.
I'm not Krampus.
I can't believe you escaped and they have not looked
There
up
you
at their
go.
Sasquatch. See,
I
I'm
totally
back.
got that.
I've been waiting all night for this. Exactly. All right. So, in other news, a four-legged snake fossil thought to be the missing link was just debunked.
Yep.
Not real.
Yeah.
I like it when they debunk crap.
Yeah, they found it, published it, and yet nobody could get their eyes on it. It was, one of the things. It was sold into a private collection almost
So
immediately.
is that the same thing as the giant bones that everybody keeps digging up and everybody says, oh, we dug them up, and the next thing you know, they go missing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, the Cardiff Giant, okay, was phenomenal, was incredible, was completely made of plaster. Okay, yeah, made to look aged. It was
So
like,
as-
oh, look, fossil bones of giants.
I was watching
And,
Ancient
yeah.
Aliens last night.
Oh, God.
I know. I love those guys.
John.
He is so much fun to watch. But
It was fun to interview.
I'm not saying it's aliens,
no,
but,
not Nick.
it's
Well,
not
Nick was on
aliens.
there. Nick, I'm talking about
the guy that does the
Yeah,
alien.
Georgian.
Yeah.
So they were all over Athens, and then they were in the 5 cities that were supposedly built by Saturn, not Saturn, but
Uranus.
no, it's not your. That you make piles that way. No, but anyway, they were the 5. And they said that they dug down, and the bricks, as the further down they dug, the bricks got bigger and bigger and bigger, because they were giants that actually built the. I don't know. I'm just saying. But the biggest thing was every time they dig these bones up, all of a sudden they just go missing.
Right. Yeah, because they can't be examined. Just like this fossil here, as soon as somebody was able to get their hands on it, they're like, this is fake. Hello? No, you didn't find the missing link. You didn't, and it's the same thing. I mean, the Cardiff Giant was built as a part of a circus sideshow.
Right.
It's like, look, we found it. And this is the days before you had cameras and film, and you're rolling around with people going, look what they dug in the ground, with their phones. And so it's like, it's harder than hell to fake this stuff now. The only way to do it is to get somebody out in a location where nobody's expecting. You bury it, you dig it up. Okay, and you go, look what we found, and you get it on somebody's iPhone real quick, and then the stuff disappears. And everybody's like, they
they
must
always
be
say
hiding it.
Every time they dig some, Men in Black show up, and
Yeah, exactly.
and they take it,
and it's complete garbage. Nobody actually cares.
so the next one is kind of interesting for me: the Xenobots.
Yes.
And the team builds first living robots that can reproduce.
What could ever go wrong?
Yeah.
That makes me think of Stargate. The replicas, the little spider robots that would replicate.
No, these are micro.
I don't remember that.
These are
Yeah,
micro.
these are
get in your bloodstream
these
and
are
rebuild
tiny,
you
and
or kill you.
I mean, yeah, it's.
Why is it always about killing me?
I don't know. It just
Well,
happens to
no,
work
it
out
was
that
it was
way.
the royal you.
Just saying.
It was the royal you. Let it go.
But I mean, look at it. It's
Basically, they run around, they eat stuff, and they reproduce enough to the point where they actually split off, and then basically they built Pac-Man. I mean, that's what you're watching. You're watching Pac-Man, okay? And then boom, they then release a baby that does the exact same thing, and so they just keep reproducing. In effect, they are tribbles.
Tribbles.
They have
Well,
invented
okay, so
tribbles.
I'm trying to think of the show
Microscopic
that's got
tribbles, which
Brother
are asexual, and they can just keep reproducing.
Have you watched Foundation at all?
I tried. I had to stop.
Okay,
It was
so
hurting me.
I'm watching it all the way.
Okay,
through.
good.
I kind of like it.
I will try again if you say it's worth it.
So what I find is in this. So in the Foundation, Brother Dawn, Brother
Okay.
Day, and Brother Dusk.
Yes.
Right. You can't kill them. Well, you can, but you have to chop
can,
it up and burn
but-
them. But you cut their little nanobites. They go in there and fix them.
Yeah.
So they're self-healers,
Right.
right? I like it.
Yeah.
It's an interesting show.
I'll take your word for it. I found they were compressing too much in the first few episodes.
Well,
and it's just like, I have
they
no idea what's
were.
going on.
You had to pay attention. You
Yeah.
fell asleep, you were in trouble.
Yeah. No, the whole idea of the nanobots, being able to work inside and heal is great until you get
Eddie
to the
said
point
COVID
where
vaccine. We're all getting nanobots.
we've already got them anyway.
Both COVID vaccine.
Good point. Good
That
catch.
would be.
Why didn't
I
think of
will
that?
take them if they will.
Yeah.
If they will fix stuff, I'm good
Yeah,
with it.
I'm
Because
good.
I'm a klutz. Yeah, I mean, not like someone else who falls out of trees.
I didn't fall out of a tree.
A tree hit him.
A tree attacked me.
No, the ground attacked you.
No.
Were you crawling up the ugly tree?
No. No. No.
Sleeping in the
Quick
other tree.
synopsis. I was cutting a large branch off a tree. The branch hit the ground,
camera's
bounced
right
back.
over there.
Thank you. The branch came down, hit back, knocked the ladder out from under me. The ladder attacked me as well. See, that's what it is. I
So
fell
on the
ladder.
way. You fell on
I
the
fell.
ladder?
Yeah, the ladder is a step ladder. So it landed, of course,
high?
side up.
How high were you?
I was standing on like the 4th or 5th step. I was like right near the top, and then it just out from under me, and I came straight down on the ladder from like about a 5-foot drop. Swan
that
dive.
tree had it out for
and,
you.
And I mean, I had to swan dive because I got a chainsaw in this hand.
Oh God.
So I'm like, no, that's not going to be there when I hit.
that
But
would
then I
suck.
swan dove
That would've
onto the. Actually, dived. Dived
yeah,
is
yeah.
actually the correct word I found out this
Dived,
weekend.
yes.
Yes, because that's what we talk about around my dinner table.
There you go.
Dove or dived, and it is dived.
Okay.
So, surprise.
Well, you're good here. You're not dead. Not missing
Thank
any
you.
arms or legs. That's a good
Well,
thing.
no, I have a really badly sprained wrist. I've got bruised spleen, and you don't want to see the bruises on my legs because
No,
you
I'm
don't
good.
want to see my legs anyway.
Nope.
But yeah.
So the last thing
Yes.
in other news is, I guess it's been put in by you.
Yeah. So the season
Chuck E. Cheese.
final is tonight for Chucky season 1. And
Hold on. Ed said China turned up the gravity.
That's exactly what happened. I'm blaming China.
So
okay,
China's
you've heard of the
fault.
China flu? I had the China fall.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
That is too
yeah,
funny.
I
Anyway.
suffered from China syndrome.
So back to
So the
reality.
season finale
Chucky.
for season 1 of Chucky's tonight, and they've already greenlit a season 2. It's been great. It's really good.
It's so cool.
I
think we even have a
don't even
Yeah,
know.
Chucky gave a little
super
video
fast, quick
message.
and we're not going to watch that.
No,
Okay, go ahead and watch it.
Super
All right,
short.
fine, watch
punch
it.
it.
We're going to get hit for it, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's full screen.
You might feel a little prick.
Chucky will return. Watch the hit new series from the beginning, streaming December 1st on Peacock.
Aptitude.
You know what? I'm going to say this. 2 things I want to bring up. One,
But that
Star Trek
concerned me at the
Discovery
end.
dropped. Star Trek Discovery dropped. We've now had 2 episodes of the 3rd season.
Awesome.
Or 4th season.
Hawkeye dropped.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, whatever that is. If it's not about MASH, it's not about Hawkeye. And but that started off weak. Okay, I will say it right up front. The dialogue in that episode was weak. And it seemed contrived and forced. And then it hit its groove finally around the half-hour
Yep.
mark.
Yep.
And it picked up very nicely. Second episode is epic. And it's just going to keep going.
better.
So
I know.
can't say enough good things about that. Tomorrow, Wednesday, December 1st, everybody
Yawn.
be ready because
we're
the
not
third and final season of Lost in Space drops tomorrow on Netflix.
Final season wasn't as good
And
as
that is
Supernatural.
going to be
Couldn't last that long.
freaking awesome. I am so looking forward to this.
Halfway through 2, I don't know how it lost me, but it lost me. I'm out.
Halfway through season 2? Yeah. That's fine. I love it.
I had to go
love
back.
the characters.
Well, maybe I could have been tired one night, and I just didn't give it my full attention and went,
Yep.
yeah, I'm out.
And because it ramps up and Dr. Smith is just the character, just watching the cycle.
She
that
is
is a
crazy,
well
and she is good.
written
Yep.
character.
But she's nuts
Okay,
anyway.
and that is the difference between something like, Lost in Space, where we know who they are, we know where they're going, we know what's going on, but they are taking characters and completely turning them on their ears, and they are writing them with such depth and such complexity that it's just amazing. And you contrast that, I don't know, with like Arcane, in which the characters feel incredibly contrived to me, and like, well, we know where they end, so we don't really have any freedom to do anything organic with them. We can't give them a personality that allows them to make real choices. But with Dr. Smith, there's a great example of somebody just completely rewriting that character and the way the actress plays her. Oh my God.
But go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to change the topic.
Go right
Something
ahead.
better.
No, because there's nothing
No,
better.
you can't change it to better,
Grand
but
Tour.
go ahead. Something different.
The Grand Tour.
We're not down to trailers yet, dog.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No,
We
we're not.
haven't run the
We haven't run trailer. We have a thing for the trailers. We're not there
You
yet.
gotta say that.
We just happen to be
Let's
there.
run some trailers.
All right, fine. Throw the trailer.
I guess we're going to run
I
some
guess.
trailers now. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, we present to you
Just sitting there going, all right, Mike, talk.
the
So, no, this is a show you got me hooked on. And I didn't
We're
know
not
there was...
there yet. First, it's Spider-Man No Way Home. Official trailer.
Everybody's
gotta do them
already
in order.
seen that one.
Big
though.
whoop.
haven't.
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Well, I may
been
have
out
seen a
for
piece
over
of
a
it.
week.
But the point is,
2 weeks out.
remember, this is the movie you can't go watch because somebody else bought your ticket.
That's correct. Let's go ahead and watch this
Punch
Spider
it.
trailer. Let me guess. He gets bit by Spider-Man.
No.
No, he's already Spider-Man.
Oh, he's already.
And he's already Spider-Man. And
He's already-
Ever since I
Spider-Man.
got bit by that spider.
So it's all
had
3
one
pouty
week.
ones.
They
My
still
life
haven't
is fun,
officially
man.
announced that part yet.
Oh, yes, they did.
That was when you found out.
Just because of-
IMBD announced exactly who's in it. Thanks, IMDb, whatever it is.
Database, DB.
Botched
I'm
that
doomed.
spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter
I'm
Parker
doomed.
Spider-Man.
IMDub.
So
Start
sad that
Doctor
the
Strange.
show couldn't carry it by themselves, so they had to bring in.
Yep.
From every
Bumblebee Cumberbund.
universe.
Don't worry, I'll help you carry the whole show.
Yep. And Doc Ock is back.
Hello,
I
Peter.
love that. And they've got the guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark to play him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
He died in the first movie.
Satipo. Yeah. You know what's really funny is in the book his name is Satipo, and in the movie Harrison Ford says Sapito.
seriously, what's your actual name?
Well,
They change it. Harrison
There are
Ford
others
said it
out
wrong,
there
and they
who
kept
will
the
need to
tape.
send them back.
And because in the book it's Satipo.
Scooby-Doo this
And
crap.
how many people actually read the book Raiders of the Lost Ark? You can both raise your hands right now. So, yeah, apparently.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Yes. Oh, we're using our made-up names. Okay.
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
so it says this Christmas, and it's already out.
No, it comes out December
The
16th.
tickets came out.
Finding Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's their fate.
I think it'll be fun.
I'm sorry.
Come on, guys, limit the audio.
Na 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 na.
Believe it or not, and it is running their limiter.
Tom Holland just announced he's actually going to do 3 more now.
There isn't.
This is kind of cool.
They're a danger to our universe.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take
I'll have
this
to
away
have Ed to come in and show us what's going on. Or, I don't know. I'm not listening to it, so.
Oh, with Spider-Man? Yeah.
Damn. I mean, we're still hitting negative 11? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Are we on? Or are we off and it's just playing the audio?
You're on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw
It
two
looks like
Spider-Man.
an amazing amount of CG.
No, we saw the other guy.
No,
I don't
they
think so
have
yet.
not released any footage officially of them.
Yeah.
Looked like him. No way home.
No way.
Well, Spider-Man, you're just not liked. That's the way it is. Some people love you, some people hate you. It is what it is.
December 17th.
You know what? That's
more
how
like than
everything
Superman.
goes. There you have it.
Shit, everybody loves Superman. Don't you be...
Yep. Oh.
So, yeah, all right.
And
Well,
now,
okay, that'll be good.
the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give you from 1994.
Oh, yeah, this
Thank you
is
for the
actually...
correction on that.
Earthworm.
Earthworm Jim.
This is pretty good.
I'm guessing.
I was
Well,
watching
people
this
call me
earlier, I'm like,
Earthworm Jim.
It was a fun game.
It's my brand. It's me.
It really
my
was.
friends
I mean,
call me.
I love the fact
like-
that they built him a muscle suit.
I tried to get Martin.
Well, yeah, that's the only way he can move around.
Yeah, that's how
Now,
it
just
is
to
in
be
the game.
clear,
Space suit,
there's
No, I know,
new
but
leads.
Yeah, it's
so
cool.
He's all muscly
I'm
now.
still
And
stoked.
Well, that's what.
so what moves everything?
It's in the
inside?
title.
What
He
moves
does.
the
Yeah, I've done
It's
some
his
TV
brain.
in the past. I was very young. I was a
Yeah.
teenager,
Worms
but
have
a bit
brains.
nuts.
Well, he
This
does.
is very different now.
And that's
We've
the whole
matured.
joke. It was like it was supposed to
People
be
think it's
somebody
fake.
else, and ended up
We're
the
actually
superpowers
doing
went
these
to
things.
the
We're flying the
Earthworm.
ship. We're going through space.
And so he ends up
This is all
having
real,
to be
man.
a
The ship
superhero.
looks like the Mandalorian ships.
All I want is good
well,
dirt.
what they used to
I
look like
love dirt.
before they blew
Naturally,
up.
the best
Right.
dirt is on Earth.
Can't be-
Right after they
The dirt out
released
here,
the
well,
Marvel
it's too bitter.
for
What you saying?
$500.
I tried to dirt
on
on
a
the moon,
pre-order.
from Mars, from all kinds of planets.
Just
Best
salty.
right.
It's adventure. It's science fiction.
So Earthworm Jim is coming to Earth.
It's not just action. It's
Look at
also
the-
well, I
savage.
mean, think about it.
But it has
Think about
emotion.
this for a minute.
It has love.
They give her
it's
superpowers.
If
sensitive,
he's not
like
from
me.
Earth,
Yeah,
how
they
can he be
upgraded
an
my suit.
Earthworm?
It's super tech now.
Now,
I made them
these
add
are
a
the deep
thermostat to keep my ass
philosophical.
warm.
What was that?
You know, we had to because, well, you know,
He-
space
oh,
is
good.
Cover- and, yeah, he covers
Let's be
this in
clear.
the.
A worm
I
lost
didn't.
in
Here I
space
thought I
can't
was
be an
being
Earthworm,
profound
right?
and
It's just a worm.
incredibly
Now, we're
like
talking about
insightful.
an
either.
identity
But completely
crisis
predicted.
here.
We're not gonna have
These
time
are
for the
very
last one.
serious themes.
The rest
very,
of them.
very serious. Now,
But
just
we
to
will
be clear,
talk
I don't
about
want to
it.
talk
Got 2
about my
minutes
days in
left.
rehab. It wasn't very
We already
long.
did the Haunted Holiday.
25 years in
I will
rehab,
not
baby.
comment about those
We've already done
arachnid
the other
worms from
short one,
Dune.
so-
Come on, man. To crawl or not to crawl? That is the question. I think
How
not
much
to
time
crawl.
we got left on this one,
A lot of
Rob?
episodes.
No telling.
It's for kids
No, Rob
and for
can't tell.
grown-ups.
Yeah,
Real
Rob
kids
knew
can watch
everything.
too, you know. I kept my laser gun for them. They love this.
Okay, there we go. Psst. Honestly,
It's going to be a good movie.
there's an intense amount of great stuff out there.
Right.
And, you got to pick through it. There are some things that aren't so great. But there's just so much good stuff right now to occupy your brain.
The last
and
thing we'll
deal
talk
with.
about, we won't show it, is the Grand Tour presents Carnage à Trois. Right? Is that how you say that? Trois?
À trois.
À Trois.
Trois.
I don't care what anybody
Carnage
says.
à
The Grand
Trois
Tour
instead of
guys
Ménage
are
à
the best
Trois.
freaking guys on TV.
Yep.
I agree.
And
I got him hooked on them.
Oh yeah, he did.
those are the guys
Is that
were
first?
doing the.
He first put it on.
what
I'm like,
show was
what
that before?
stupid?
Well, they
what was
were-
it called originally?
Oh, no, why did you ask me? I was getting ready to say it. God, I can't remember.
Put him on those.
Whatever.
It was a BBC show for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there you go.
Absolutely phenomenal guys. Anyway, so
well,
hey,
guess what?
So thanks for watching tonight.
Time to
We
go.
appreciate
Thanks
it. We
for all
do
the
have to
conversation
go.
online. That was
Yeah.
very cool.
I
give or
loved how
take.
people were picking on freaking Anthony tonight.
Oh, that was me?
Yeah, they're picking on you.
Oh, and that made up last name that I put in?
I
Oh, that's
know.
awesome. I don't care.
That made up last name. I love it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, remember, if you know anybody that wants to get into the gaming side world, we're looking for people. So
Yep.
have them come
What's
see
the
us here
email
in the
address?
studio. John at WeBeamTV.com.
There we go.
John at WeBeamTV.com.
John at
John at
WeBeamTV.com.
WeBeamTV.com. See everybody next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.